What's up, guys? Coach Matt, Elite Throws Coaching, doing a couple more video analysis sessions for you today. But listen, real quick, before I get going on this, I want to talk to you guys about the difference between learning and being told you're wrong. For a lot of you out there, it seems like you don't like learning. It seems like you like being told what you're doing wrong. You are never going to get better at your throws if you're not learning. Now, here's what I mean. Imagine if you were in, say, geometry class, and the teacher's teaching you how to do the problems. You take the test, and you tell the teacher, well, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Teacher says, well, in the lessons all week, we were going over how to do things correctly. You need to apply what I'm teaching you so that you can pass your test. You would never just not pay attention in class, not do your homework, not practice word problems and practice angles and practice whatever else at home. You got to apply what you learn in class and then take your test. So a lot of you guys are sending me in videos and you're saying, tell me what I'm doing wrong. But what you haven't done is gone and watched the 20 plus of these video analysis sessions that I've done to learn and maybe pick out on your own what you're doing wrong. You want me to tell you what you're doing wrong, and that's fine, but you should email me saying, hey, I think this is what I'm doing wrong. Hey, I watched some of your other videos and it looks like I'm doing the same thing as so-and-so. You guys have to learn. Once you start to learn about technique and learn how to analyze yourself and learn proper positions and how to get there, once you start to learn about this, that's what this channel has been about for the past 7 years, is learning about the throws. So you've got to learn. Don't just say, hey, what am I doing wrong? I'll tell you all day long what you're doing wrong, but you've got to take the initiative and start working on this stuff on your own as well, okay? So watch these videos. Check out this channel. I mean, there are thousands at this point, probably hours of videos that you can watch and really try to improve on what you're doing. Okay, so here we have Jack. Jack has been up my butt for a couple days here trying to get me to analyze this video, and we're going to go through it right now. So let's watch it a few times in real time. We're going to take a look here. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here that needs fixing. Well, we're going to do what we always do, and we're going to start in the back of the circle. See it again here. So first thing I'm going to say is to go back to the video analysis I did yesterday and the analogy of looking around a corner rather than trying to put your shoulder and put your face through the wall. And this is what I mean here. When we get to the front of the circle, you can see we've got to get you onto your left. So you do a good job of pulling the discus back. But watch what happens here. You start to fall backwards into the circle. Do you see that? How you're starting to lean backwards and fall backwards into the circle. You've got to get more comfortable putting pressure and putting weight on your left foot so that you can pivot. This position right here is not a pivot. You're turning your foot and you're falling into the circle. Do you see that? You're falling with your left side, falling into the circle. And this right foot, it's like, oh my God, I've got to get my right foot down or I'm going to fall on my face. You've got to pivot on your left. So if right here, the path that my cursor is making, if that's your left side, you've got to pivot and get around your left. It's the same thing that happened in the video analysis yesterday. So in the video analysis yesterday, we talked about if you were hiding in your room and your friend was walking down the hallway and you were going to jump out and scare your friend, you wouldn't try to slam your shoulder and face through the wall. You would pivot around the corner. You would pivot around the door frame of your room and scare your friend. Try that when you go home tonight. Get on one of the rooms in the hallway of your house or your apartment or wherever you might live. Get your back to the door. and pretend your friend is walking up the hallway. You have to pivot on your left foot so that your entire body is in the hallway so that you can scare him. You're not going to try to put your shoulder and put your face through the door. Imagine if there was a door right here. If your back was up against the wall, if your back was up against the door, and the corner of that room, the doorway of that room is right here, you would never slam your face through the door. See how they're doing that? Slamming your face and trying to slap your arm through the frame of that door. You've got to pivot around the door frame. You've got to pivot around the corner of that room and stay balanced on your left foot. Here you're not pivoting. You're turning the foot a little bit, the foot stops, and then you're falling into the circle with this downward chest down fall into the circle. Okay? So we've got to do a better job of getting weight on your left foot and actually pivoting around your left. Pivoting around that left side. Okay, that's going to keep you balanced. That's going to allow you to drive down the circle instead of falling into the circle. You're going to be in better posture. You're going to be in a better position. You're going to be able to do that wall drill. The wall drill is also talked about in that video yesterday. Go under my YouTube channel here, the channel that you're watching, and click the little magnifying glass icon and just type in wall drill. W-A-L-L, next word D-R-I-L-L, wall drill. And it's going to pop up. Sometimes my New England accent, people are like, what are you talking about? Wall, like you're going to run through a wall. W-A-L-L. It's the John Godina wall drill. Watch that video. It's going to explain how to drive chest first, hips first, drive down that circle so that you're looking and facing down the middle of the throwing sector. Okay, that wall drill is going to help you get that right foot in a better position. It's going to help you stay up on your right foot. It's going to help you to continue turning the right foot. It's going to help bring that knee together. So you've got to research. You've got to look underneath this channel and take a look at the videos that are available to you. You can also search things like turning or back of circle, back of the circle, getting started, discus, getting started, rotational, getting started, spin. It's going to pop up a bunch of different videos that I've done over the years to explain getting around your left side in the back, timing in the back, and when you combine that with the wall drill, I mean, 80% maybe, if I was just to pull a number out, 80% of these problems are going to be fixed. And all of these two things here are leading into what is a really bad release. Your feet aren't in a good position. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that's wrong, but a lot of the stuff in the front of the circle is going to be corrected by fixing the back of the circle here and doing the wall drill. That's going to fix a vast majority of issues that we've got going on here, Jack, all right? So I know I was busting your chops a little bit. I sent you an email basically saying, look, I get 20, 25 of these things a day, so don't email me busting my balls that I didn't do yours yet. I get about 20 or 25 a day, and I do too. So I just didn't get around to it, man. But sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the grease, I guess, and you're gonna keep sending me emails if I don't email you back. So wanted to take a look, dude, but don't just wonder what you're doing wrong. You just finished your first year of throwing. You got some big goals for next year. This throw here in the video is about 106 feet, it says. You're going to continue working on it during the summer. You're going to continue working on it during the fall, and that's really good. But don't just go out there and try to throw as far as possible. I want you every week to pick one thing out of this channel to work on. The first week or two, I want you working on getting around your left. The second week or two, so maybe by the end of June, maybe by, say, like July 4th holiday, you've got these two things down where you're getting around your left side and you're doing the wall drill, and you will be amazed at how much better your throw looks and feels and how much farther it's going. All right? So, guys, thanks for sending in the videos as always. If you got questions, leave a comment down below, and I will talk to you guys soon.